The world is getting more expensive. But what if I told you that you can still live like a king for less than $30 a day? So forget Paris, Bali, or Rome, because today we are uncovering the top 20 secret, mind-blowing, and dirt-cheap destinations that 99% of tourists have absolutely no idea about. From hidden European Rivieras to secret Asian paradise islands, we are counting down to the #1 ultimate budget paradise. So trust me, number 7 and number 2 will make you pack your bags instantly. Let us dive right in. Starting with number 20, Quy Nhon in Vietnam. While everyone flocks to the crowded beaches of Da Nang or Nha Trang, Quy Nhon remains a peaceful, untouched coastal gem with pristine, empty beaches where you can spend only $25 to $30 per day to easily explore the authentic Bai Shep fishing village, relax on golden sands, and eat fresh, delicious seafood for literally pennies while enjoying the slow-paced local life without any commercial crowds.
Next, at number 19, we have Casamel and the Albanian Riviera, which is known worldwide among budget travelers as the Maldives of Europe. Because Casamel offers breathtaking, crystal-clear turquoise waters and stunning white sandy shores at 80% less cost than neighboring Greece or Croatia. For just $35 per day, where you can rent a cheap boat, swim to the twin islands of Casamel, enjoy affordable beachfront dining, and explore the ancient ruins of Butrint buried in the nearby jungle. Moving to number 18, Bacalar in Mexico lets you skip Tulum's overpriced beach clubs and heavy tourism, because Bacalar features the magnificent Lagoon of Seven Colors, which is a stunning freshwater lake that looks exactly like the Caribbean Sea for $35 to $40 per day, allowing you to kayak over deep underwater cenotes, swim in crystal clear waters, and relax in a completely laid-back, eco-friendly bohemian town. Then at number 17, Koh Chang in Thailand shows that Phuket and Koh Samui have become incredibly crowded and expensive, while Koh Chang, or Elephant Island, remains wildly underrated and budget-friendly, where for just $25 per day, you can experience a tropical paradise filled with dense rainforests, majestic waterfalls, empty white sand beaches, cheap beach bungalows, and spectacular nightly fire shows on the famous Lonely Beach. Coming in at number 16, Brasov in Romania, nestled deep within the breathtaking Carpathian Mountains, offers all the magical charm, cobblestone streets, and dramatic mountain views of Western Europe or Switzerland, but at a small fraction of the price, costing around $40 per day, where you can visit the historic Gothic Black Church, ride a cheap cable car to the top of the mountain for panoramic views, and use the city as a perfect base to explore Dracula Castle in nearby Bran. At number 15, Luang Prabang in Laos proves that Laos is officially Southeast Asia's most affordable sleeping giant, and the jewel of the country is Luang Prabang, which is a stunning UNESCO World Heritage town that seamlessly blends traditional French colonial architecture with ancient Buddhist monasteries, for just $20 to $25 per day, where you can witness the peaceful morning almsgiving ceremony, buy cheap handmade crafts at the night market, and swim in the famous multi-tiered Guangxi Falls. Next up is number 14, Oaxaca in Mexico, known as the undisputed culinary and cultural capital of Mexico, which offers world-class street food, vibrant indigenous culture, colorful street parades, and ancient ruins without the high prices or chaos of Mexico City, for an average of $35 per day, where you can feast on authentic tlayudas and mole, shop for unique local textiles, and take a cheap day trip to witness the breathtaking frozen waterfalls of Hierve Alagua.
Then at number 13, Mostar in Bosnia and Herzegovina presents a stunning mix of Ottoman and European architecture that makes you feel like you are walking straight into a medieval fairy tale, with prices much lower than neighboring Croatia, at $35 per day, where you can wander through the historic old bazaar, eat traditional Bosnian food, and watch the brave local bridge divers jump off the iconic Starry Most directly into the freezing green Neretva River. Moving to number 12, Ella in Sri Lanka shows that Sri Lanka is one of the most budget-friendly islands in the world, and Ella is a dreamy mountain town surrounded by misty green tea plantations and epic mountain viewpoints for a mere $20 to $25 per day, where you can experience the world-famous iconic blue train ride from Kandy to Ella, hike up Little Adam Peak for unforgettable sunrises, and enjoy delicious local curries that cost less than $2. At number 11, Shkodër in Albania reminds us that while summer tourists crowd the southern beaches of Albania, the secret north hides the spectacular and rugged Albanian Alps, making Shkodër the vibrant and affordable gateway town to Europe's most untouched mountain landscapes, where for $30 per day, you can prepare for the legendary Valbona to Theth hike, explore ancient castles, and see mountain scenery that rivals the famous landscapes of Lord of the Rings. Now, as we enter the top 10, if you are loving these hidden gems, smash that subscribe button right now and comment below which of these places would you visit first. Let us keep moving to number 10. Gjirokastër in Albania, which is a rare and incredibly well-preserved Ottoman stone town that is a steep, magical village tourists completely overlook on their way to the coast, costing only $30 per day, where you can hike up the steep cobblestone streets, admire the unique fortified tower houses, and visit the massive historic Gjirokastër fortress, which offers commanding views over the valley below. Followed by number 9. Lake Atitlan in Guatemala, often described by famous travelers as the most beautiful lake in the world, which is a massive, stunning body of water completely surrounded by 3 giant volcanoes and colorful Mayan villages, for just $30 per day, where you can take cheap public water taxis to jump between different artistic villages, take affordable Spanish immersion classes, and hike up the Indian Nose Cliff to watch an unforgettable sunrise. Then, at number 8, Krakow in Poland remains the absolute best value historic city break anywhere in Europe, boasting a massive, untouched medieval old town that escaped destruction during World War II, where for around $40 per day, you can explore the magnificent main square, visit the historic Jewish quarter of Kazimierz, and experience a world-class, ultra-affordable nightlife scene, where a pint of local beer costs less than $2.
Coming to number 7, Cirque de Mafate on Reunion Island is a literal paradise hidden deep within the Indian Ocean, where this spectacular volcanic valley is completely isolated from the modern world and is accessible only by foot or helicopter, making it an absolute secret. For around $45 per day for local guest houses and camping, allowing adventurous travelers to hike through completely untouched tropical rainforests and sleep under the stars in remote, welcoming Creole villages. Next at number 6, Sofia in Bulgaria is proudly one of Europe's absolute oldest and cheapest capital cities, sitting directly at the foot of the massive Vitosha mountain, offering a unique combination of big city culture and cheap mountain resorts. For just $35 per day, where you can admire the breathtaking golden domes of the Alexander Nevsky Cathedral, eat at trendy budget restaurants, and take a cheap public bus to ski or hike on the mountain.
Then at number 5, Sapa in Vietnam, located in the remote mountains of northern Vietnam, offers giant cascading green rice terraces carved directly into the steep hillsides, frequently shrouded in a magical mountain mist, where for an incredibly low cost of $22 per day, you can trek through the scenic valleys with local guides, stay overnight in a traditional tribal homestay, and experience an authentic way of life unchanged for generations. While number 4, Veliko Tarnovo in Bulgaria, as the magnificent medieval capital of the Second Bulgarian Empire, is built vertically on 3 steep hills surrounded by a deep, winding river, looking incredibly epic and dramatic, but seeing almost zero mass tourism, costing just $30 per day to comfortably explore the massive Tsarovets fortress and watch the spectacular evening laser and light show that illuminates the entire valley. Moving to number 3, Lake Ohrid in North Macedonia is one of Europe's deepest, clearest, and oldest lakes, giving visitors the high-end luxury vibes of Italy Lake Como, but at a quarter of the budget, for $35 per day, where you can enjoy peaceful lakeside walks, eat fresh lake trout at affordable prices, Take cheap boat rides and photograph the iconic ancient church of St. John at Caneo, overlooking the deep blue waters at sunset. Then at number 2, Jaffna in Sri Lanka shows that while almost every tourist heads straight to the southern beaches, the vibrant northern region of Jaffna remains completely undiscovered by commercial tourism. Fully safe, deeply cultural, and incredibly affordable at $18 to $22 per day, allowing you to visit the bright, golden Nallur Kandaswamy Koval Temple, eat unique northern Tamil cuisine, and take a cheap local ferry to remote islands. And finally, at number 1, Karakol in Kyrgyzstan, standing as the ultimate underrated king of budget travel. Because if you love Switzerland, alpine lakes, and massive snow-capped mountains, but cannot afford European prices, Kyrgyzstan is your answer for only $20 per day, where you can trek to Alakul, a stunning turquoise alpine lake sitting at 3,500 meters, ride horses through epic valleys, and stay in traditional nomadic yurt camps surrounded by wild nature. There you have it, 20 mind-blowing secret and budget-friendly destinations. The world is out there waiting for you, and you do not need a fortune to see it. So which of these caught your eye? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more hidden travel secrets, and share this with your favorite travel partner. See you in the next adventure.